This is the open world zombie apocalypse. There are 4 cities on this map, all abandoned, ruled by the dead. It was years after the outbreak started, before the complete collapse of civilization, but one city was abandoned long before the others. Los Ecos, half buried in sand dunes, is a time capsule of what used to be. I've already combed through the cities of Imperius, Olympus, and Atlas. Now at last, I enter Los Ecos in the desert, to learn what secrets are buried in the sand. What does that say? Randall something? Is that a casino? Some kind of gas station here. It looks very much like a red rocket. In fact, this vending machine has Nuka-Cola in it. It is very much like a red rocket. Huh. This isn't a suit of power armor, is it? Doesn't look like it. It's ordinary armor. And a stim pack? I'd like to find a way into this building before the sun comes up. Well, it's not the front entrance, but it gets me in. What is this place? Some kind of a stadium or arena? What am I even looking at? What is this? Oh, baseball card packs. Oh, this must be a baseball stadium. It took me that long to figure it out. The field in the middle is so covered up with sand I can't tell. So this is one of the dugouts over here. Oops. Something dangerous in there. Ah, Randall Field. That's what that sign said. I couldn't quite make it out before. I didn't find anything particularly interesting in this baseball stadium. Let's see how the exoskeleton boots and leggings fare. With a jump. Oh! That was fine, but, lots of dead outside. I do wonder what the heck this thing is. It looks almost like a telescope, but it'd be a strange place to put one. Right next to a city. There'd be too much light pollution. Military-grade Trest rig. Made out of AR-500 steel and titanium is clamped to your body, resulting in not being able to take it off. That seems like something that would be extraordinarily bad to take with me in the desert, where I need to take off my armor occasionally, because it gets too hot during the day. But I'll take it with me. Some kind of storeroom? Observatory recording. Weather balloon recordings? What's that about? Balloon 55. 1987 weather balloon recording 55. Balloon reports. Apparently they were testing a lot of weather balloons for decades. I don't know what a successful balloon test would be considered. I guess one in which they didn't lose track of it. And apparently they cut off funding in the mid-90s. Huh. If they cut off funding and couldn't do more balloon tests, then why do they keep keeping records and running the facility? Typical government bureaucracy, I suppose. That does say observatory. Data storage. I wonder if I could get into that somehow. That That might be useful. Let's see if I have a tool for it. Screwdriver? Will the screwdriver get me into it? Yes. Oh. Oh! Okay. Site O, Site E, Site C, Site S, and blank screen. Alright, what are these maps showing me? Blank screen. Yep, that's a blank screen. That is definitely a blank screen. Site E. Well, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. That's where the rocket pad is that I took off. Huh. Well, I've been there too, but I don't know why. Why would there be some kind of map pointing to that? Or satellite image of it? Weird. Site C. That is definitely that aircraft carrier. I've been there. Site O. That is less clear. That could be near their airport. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that those sites have in common. Nothing comes to mind. I don't know what those sites have in common. Maybe there's some kind of triangulation to do there? I don't know. I'll have to check the maps that I've made out already and see if I can work out anything from it. I don't know. It's very weird. This is looking like some kind of maybe fancy hotel. I've got to remember the recipe to start the fire. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Yeah! Alright. Oh, fire going now. Henry Townsend. Townsend? Is there a name on this one? Senator Maxwell Pike. Oh. Henry Townsend sounds familiar, but I can't place the name. Huh. Sword of Obedience, a rare sword shrouded in mystery. Yeah, I don't know if I want to save that. Ew! Jasper's candlestick covered in burnt skin and blood. What kind of kinky stuff were they doing here? The heck is that? Can I grab that? Pickaxe of Hope? Heavy pickaxe with hope written across the handle. What's this message? Invite. We hereby invite you to the new show of Barry Linefield. The show will take place August 23rd at Atlas Casino. Okay. There's an Atlas Casino, apparently. Well, I find myself in a bit of a dilemma. I spent so much time exploring this apartment complex. It is now midday, and I can't be wearing armor. Because it's too hot to wear armor right now. And there is a horde of undead on the lower floors. It is concerning. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them out there. I'll try and light this area up. Looks like they're all in that little room there. Oh, they can't get in because of the carpet. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Whoa. That little guy can get to me. Ow. Wow. That one hit like a truck. That was a lot of zombies. Alright, Alright, now I can search this place at my leisure. What is this place? Oh, this was some kind of luxury apartments. I don't know if I can get out on the ground floor anymore because everything's buried in sand. Yeah, it looks like all the entrances are buried in sand. I'll have to get out through the upper floors. Let's say? Hard hat area. Oh, is this building under construction? Looks like it might be. Yeah, this building looks like it's only partially finished. I spent a lot of time in the desert outside of the city, and there weren't a lot of dead there. Now things are starting to get interesting. Corporation. Really glad the city finally got around to destroying that old apartment complex near the junction of Beltline Loop and Randolph Field Street. It's been condemned and closed down for years, even before the virus outbreak. Pretty sure it got so much structural damage in the earthquake of '07 that they just left the thing to fall apart, as it cost too much for the owner to fix it. We've cleared most of the rubble and are transferring supplies to the upper floors to properly begin a teardown. Wait, was that the... Which building is that? So that was the apartment complex I just searched. It must have been this apartment complex. The one that says... Hard hat area, yeah. Okay, now that makes sense. So they weren't constructing, they were demolishing. Whoa. What the heck happened here? These huge trenches. What could have caused that? I don't know. It's again an overwhelming number of dead down there on the ground floor. They must not like climbing upstairs unless they smell the living. Trying to thin their numbers a little bit. When will it end? Just run through here a little bit, light things up. It's not as bad as the hospital, but it's pretty ugly. This looks nearly identical to that other apartment complex I was in. We had a stash of cocaine there. Furrycon 2025 VIP badge. Oh my. I think I actually know what that's a reference to. It's, something pretty horrifying. It gives furries a bad name. I only know about it because of Internet Historian, okay? Don't judge me. Also, there's a serious, like, huge amount of creepy mannequins in here. What is up with that? Kinda looks like this place was once some kind of luxury apartments and then repurposed. There's a lot of empty crates here. It looks like some of the windows are partially boarded up. There are crates full of supplies on the floor below this. Free baseball bats, please return. Maybe something they were using to fight off the zombies? Tomb. Sand, only sand. I've started to hate it. It's coarse, rough, irritating. It gets everywhere. This city is a tomb. A desert tomb, just like the pyramids. This tomb is also filled with opulence and wealth. It is completely useless when one tries to survive. Tisk Tisk. If you find this place useless, you're not being creative enough. I'm finding all kinds of useful stuff in here. Lots of food, materials to make torches, all kinds of good stuff. I'm sorry, but I get so sick of hearing all these stories of woe of people failing to survive. And they had everything they needed to survive right at their fingertips. Whoa, somebody was hoarding the TP. Damn. I never understood that. Little pandemic scare and everybody starts hoarding the TP for some reason. It makes no damn sense to me. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Freaking people were so clueless when this whole apocalypse broke out. They were completely lost. They had no idea how to survive. They seemed to lack common sense. It's pathetic. Uh-oh. Little guy. This place is like a minefield. Oh crap, oh crap. Oh crap, I got cornered. Fortunately, I have very good armor. And it's nighttime, so I can wear it. I don't know where the heck that guy was even standing. Man! Frickin' bartender. I was just rummaging through your stuff. I wasn't gonna steal it. Don't want your stupid drinks. Wow, she really hurt me. Let me try a stim pack. I want to get in this building, but how? It seems like a lot of the buildings in this city, the main entrances are buried in sand. So finding a way in is a challenge. Last entrance. Looks like some kind of computer lab. What is this place? Oh! Is it kind of arcade or something? But what's this thing? Oh, it's one of those air hockey table things. I think by the time I get to the bottom floor, it's going to be swarming with dead. Look out. Look out. Those babies are tough. Make advantage of my speed and run around here. Light everything up. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Death from above! They're just gonna keep coming. Definitely some kind of office space here. Doing much. It feels like the police aren't doing much to stop the riots happening if it isn't near Town Hall. I've seen overturned cars and fires in the night from my apartment window. Handcuffs. Whoa! Literally, when I'm holding them, I can't move. That's a bizarre item. I'll save it for later. I was staying late into the night, well after everybody else went home, because I was working on a presentation for my floor, right? And I heard a noise outside, looked out, noticed the only light was from my battery lamp on my desk. All the street lights are out. I go to the window looking around. The street is pretty empty, minus a couple cars parked on the side. But there's no street lights. It's almost dead silent. It's like pitch damn black. And I see what I think is a helicopter go down and effing crash somewhere. Then I hear some distant gunshots from the City Hall area or something. I don't know. I duck down instantly. Seems like the riots broke out everywhere because soon I see a large fire somewhere in the distance. Seems like shit hit the fan. It's been a couple of hours. I think it's calmed down. Maybe there was something at the hospital and there was a blackout. Streetlights are back on. I think that might be a bit of information about how Los Echo City started to fail. Wow, this building's really tall. I haven't been using this thing. You can see why. It's less effective than my axe. Gotta keep working hard, keep working quickly, keep working until I get onto that damn board. Maybe then my daughter will care about her old dad. Cats in the cradle and a silver spoon, little boy blue and a man on the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when. You'll get together then. Sure have a good time then. God, I wish I could work for some animator studio, like what I've seen in the expo hall. I even stared down it every day at my desk. Back to paperwork. Must be talking about that wreck of a building. I don't know what happened there, but it looks like something like ripped a huge ravine right through the center of the city. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Yeah, I got a better view of it here in the day. Look at that. Like this huge rift through the middle of the city. I don't know what did that. I can't imagine. Was it an earthquake? Oh my god. Oh, lots of zombies. They're everywhere. I think I better clear the bottom floor before it really gets ugly down there. One at a time. I'll take care of you guys. Hang on. Okay. I've cleared the ground floor. Staff only beyond this point. Alert employee keycard. That sounds important. Hi, guys. This place may be swarming with the dead, but one thing I can count on with these apartments, places where people actually lived and slept, there's food here. I can always find an ample supply of food. Here this place is crawling with zombies, but I've picked up literally more food than I can carry. What's that? A zombie apocalypse impossible. One of those notes. I'll have to give that to the AI to read at some point. Many, many zombies. All of the zombies. Unless they have babies, they're not going to get to me. And never mind. Totally got to me. So many zombies. That's it. Come to me. So many. Get in the shade for a minute. Yeah, this looks like a radio station. Little sound booth back here. 9 of diamonds. That is indeed a 9 of diamonds. I wonder what that's good for. Yeah, I gotta get inside fast. Yeah, I gotta get inside. There we go. What kind of place is this? Looks like maybe this is set up for some kind of orchestra. Oh, they got trumpets here, saxophone, clarinet, drumsticks. Yep. Clearly this is some kind of concert hall. Trombone. I see what you did there. The Princeton. I'm guessing it's some kind of orchestra. Snack bar and diner. Hey, what's that? This is the recording of the exchange between the Oro family and Los Despecos. We'll be trading at the old Dot Snack Bar with that garbage truck next to it. We'll be meeting them at 10:30 p.m. This is Head D. I assume you're the packager. Good. Got the goods? A sack is heard drop to the ground. You got the money? Yep, here it is. Even gave a tip to it, to the head. Good. We have you surrounded. Drop your weapons. Fuck, it's a Poe. How did they? Shut up. Drop your weapons. A couple weapons drop to the ground. Small metal thump is heard. A sliding sound is heard. Huh, what's that? Gunfire erupts. It's an ambush. Ah! Gunfire continues to erupt for a couple minutes before dying down. That tip will go down to the ammunition you costed us. Same time in 2 weeks? Yes, different place though. I'm not sure I'm following this dialogue exactly. It sounds like there was some kind of drug deal going on and the police interrupted the deal and there was a shootout. I think the drug dealers won that exchange, but there's cocaine spread all over the place, so I don't know what happened. Some kind of drug deal gone bad, though. How do I get into this diner? Or do I not get into it? Oh wow, this diner's full of cocaine. Holy cow. I guess the diner was just a front. I think that's it. Just gonna head south out of town. Fill in the rest of the maps. But I may not be able to do that until the sun goes down a little bit. It's going to be pretty hot right this time of day. We wander around the desert. Oh, what happened here? See if I can get this campfire going again. Looks like some folks made a little campsite here, but they died out here. Maybe from exposure. Maybe from starvation. They left no record behind, so no way to know. I now have mapped 1/3 of Los Ecos. All over this world are so many stories of people dying because they were unprepared, or dying because they gave up hope, or dying because they turned on each other. I'm finding myself more and more frustrated. Surely, there must be another story of survivors that made it somewhere, and I will not stop until I found them. Next time on Amon Chooses Open World Zombie Apocalypse.